Hello, how are you, browser Polygon?
Hello, welcome to NodCast, episode 17. Interview with Sadoul. Like you can say hi, Sadoul.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
Well, doing good. How are you doing today?
Not too bad.
Good. So I want to start with an introduction of Sadoul, long-term player. Boy, you when did you start No Dietis? How long was it?
Technically back in beta, but I've had some extended breaks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So I remember you being there, like, when I started in 2010. So.
Hello, how are you, Mark Francis?
Hey, Mark Francis. What's up? Yeah, I mean, as an introduction, Sadoul, long time character, and I noticed even after you took a break and around 2012, you came back like that, dude. I was like, man, you're getting your shit back so fast. We were talking about that last night, the break that you took.
Oh yeah, the recent break. Yeah, friends and Mark, Mark Francis, he helped out a lot. Kuso helped out a lot, and shout out to Black Mac. He gave me 110 TCs to kind of finish off the last couple pilgrims. So I mean, I had friends on the way up to cap this character real quick.
No shit, that's really nice of them to do that. I didn't know that. Respect to that.
Yeah, so like my first 3-4 months after pilgrims were done, that's all I was doing was farming and paying off debts and stuff like that. And
yeah,
now, like he said, I'm in a big debt again.
Yeah, you have that though. I also took a break probably around the same time, maybe-ish. It was like 3-4 years. And then I got back into it pretty heavy. But talking about debt, Dark Lords, I sold them two tier 5 Hellcocks. It was like buy one get one like 50% off, and he paid me back so fast. He was so good. But people are really cool in this game about helping each other, so that's always good.
Yeah, for the most part they are. And yeah, DL he farms like nobody's business as well.
Yeah.
And good on him for paying back debts real quick too.
Yeah, and Wrath. I turn my light on in the dark. Yeah, it's a good community. So you've been around a while, and you're a good player. You gave me some tips earlier when we were chatting offline not too long ago about this and that, and the new arena season, and what we both kind of thought of that. Well, I think it's kind of fun, and I happen to have another level 90 toon laying around, so I just said, hey, might as well use my White Knight. And what do you think of the season?
This season kind of caught a bunch of us off guard. You know, some people had plans for, you know, a team of three, but you know, here we are. I'm not really caring too much about this season itself. You know, bonus is bonus, win or lose. And
Yeah.
as a gatherer right now in a huge freaking debt, I need all the bonus I can get. So I mean, wherever I place or whatnot, not to me doesn't really matter. I mean, I ought to get disqualified from the tourney anyways, because Smooth's gonna finish higher than his ult.
Yeah, I know. That's what you were talking about last night. But, you know, like you said, at the end of the day, it's a boon and whatever, right? I think I'm going to probably stay in second. I don't know if I could beat Raph. And it's so early in the season, you're going to have more teams come up. And out of nowhere, you're probably doing who knows what. And people always, I see more teams are starting to heal now. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, and it's still, I mean, we're what, like 13 days into the season. I mean, no one's in their final form yet. They're all just feeling it out and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of shit could happen. Look at last season, Leo come out of left field and it was like, fuck y'all.
Pretty much, that's just how he is, right? Like,
He's smart.
find the most yeah, exactly. I'm gonna find the most annoying, fucked up build I can possibly do and see if it works. And well, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, he must look at all the teams and be like, you know what, this is what we would need to, you know, to win. And he's the type of person with the knowledge
Squeaks excitedly.
to come up with that.
Break time. Gotta rest my little paws. But don't worry.
That's
I'll
our
be back
NodCast
soon
dog.
To play more games with you all. 2 hearts.
What's up, guys?
emoji.
Thanks for joining. But yeah, so you live what, next to Seattle? You said an hour north of Seattle.
About an hour and change southeast of Seattle.
Huh? That's a pretty big city then. See, I live in New York, and we're not in the city. We live way up top. We're right next to the Canadian border, actually.
Oh, so you're what? Not too far away from Niagara, pretty much.
Yeah,
or what?
not far. Not far at all.
It's nice up there because when I spent a little time in Ontario, I lived pretty close to Niagara for a little while, and we'd cross over into Buffalo and go watch the Buffalo Bills and Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah. Isn't that college basketball on this weekend too?
Could be. I don't pay much to outside stuff anymore.
No, I hear you. So how many tunes do you got in No Dietus, man? Just one?
I have Sad and I have Snow White, a level 85, I think. Beastmaster, I'm not even sure anymore what she is.
And you're Arcanist?
No, I'm just a gatherer. You know, just grab mats and pay debts.
I could have swore. Every time I see a DOT, I'm like, oh, Arcanist. I guess I'm like in that train of thought. But yeah, your team has been doing pretty good this year. And then I think next season is going to be 3v3. Pre-made, I think.
That's what we're all expecting, but with Glitch, who knows?
Yeah. I think you're going to see a set rotation. That's why he changed it from 3 months from 4 to add in a new season. So you're going to have, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I would, honestly, I don't mind pre-made or whatnot, but I think to go 2v2 to another pre-made, I think there should be, I don't even like a non-season, but there should be something in between the two team arenas.
Yeah. I wonder if, I was just trying to think if there's something on the most wanted list. I haven't looked at it in a while. I think that was, you know, one of them. And nobody's ever beat that challenge for the 3,500 or whatever it is. They killed the boss.
Oh, to kill the haunt boss? Yeah, no one's up there yet.
I'm surprised nobody's done that.
Takes so much player versus enemy tempers, and It would take a full group of everyone pretty close to Ash's tempers, I think, to be able to do it, and it'd have to be like perfectly timed and pretty good gear. Because if anyone groups with Ash right now, it actually technically makes his tempers weaker just because of how glitched it is stupid system.
Do you remember how high they go up to?
I haven't been up that high, but someone was saying that the haunt's like 151 or something.
Oh,
Don't quote
I
me
mean
on that.
the temper percentage.
Total percentage goes to 3,000, so it's 1,000 in each.
Oh, really? So 1,000 per bar.
Yep, and
Excuse me.
I'm sitting at just under 400 on each. I have like 400. Well, not like I'll just share it. So it's like 402% on offense, 394 on magic, and then 397 on defense, which if I had a proper build or whatnot would probably let me solo now the 127 boss or 125, whatever one I'm on.
See, it is difficult then. It's probably need about 1,000 per person in their respective roles, kind of thing.
I wouldn't say 1,000 in each. I would think wherever Ash is sitting at like 1,600 total, so divvy that up equally. What, 650 or something like that each? No, less than that. I mean, like 550 in each or so. I think three Ashes, or temper wise, I think they should be able to do it. Players who know the game and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because I know that browser's at 350 for magic attack, and then like I don't eat any others, and I don't buy any either. And Arrow songs would, because she's a white knight, she would eat the defense essences.
You kind of need all though, just to help. Because if you don't, what is it? If you don't eat the physical ones, your weapon damage, you're being mitigated. You're not doing full damage, nowhere near it, and you can tell that when you swing a mask staff, and you see that the proc should be, let's just call it 512.
Yeah.
And it's only running at like 300 something, you're being heavily mitigated. So you need all three for every character, honestly, if you're going to push for high zones.
Well said. I'll have to remember that. So there's no easy way around it. Mark Francis says, I'm stuck using runes for PvE temper sacrificing. I'm too OP in experience. That's funny. Yeah,
And that's another thing that he really screwed the pooch on, because it's not fair. Like what Mark Francis says is anyone with XP higher than 90 billion, they're using T30 silks, or they have to use runes, which is just stupid. You're being punished for being either an EXP hoarder or a good player with a lot of XP. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I know his idea behind it was to try to catch the weaker players up, but there is such a vast difference between someone who is running high tempers and shit-ass gear versus someone who's running high tempers and good gear. Just the knowledge isn't there, so his system's stupid. I hate it.
I agree. Because like Arrow Song has like 70. She just hit 70 billion. So I think she's using like tier 26 silks, and they're so much easier to get. And browser he has 122 billion, and he's eating tier 30s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's insane. So like if you see players like Austin, which is on the list, I think he's a little bit behind me on the player versus enemy list. Shout out to him. Like most of those are either between runes or actual T30 silks. Like that's a lot of tempers to be using for that kind of silk.
Yeah, it is. And see, I keep all my silk and I up tier it to whatever, up tier it all and to tier 30 eventually. And then like after 100 fights, I go cash in the runes, and I cash in the, just cash it in. I'm gonna do we're gonna do a giveaway.
How are you, Kaiara?
Oh yeah, so like Ash said too, like 1,400 of his player versus enemy tempers were also a T30 silk. So I mean, shout out to him too. Like that's just fucking insane.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is insane. They must be buying them, or people farm really well. Like, some people farm really good. Like, who'd you mention earlier?
Well, that farms really well. That's I mean, Ash farms really well. He's got 3 pretty efficient tunes, but you know, DL, he just sits there and farms gold.
Hello, how are
And
you?
he has like
Uno, you sheep.
a lot of alts that are like staff DD and whatever else, and he just farms gold out the ass too.
Yes, the Larks.
Hello,
I
how
think
are you?
I think Wrath has 3.
271.
Yeah, he has 3 Larks in his Jester.
Yeah, I think he has 3 Larks. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Trained Eye and Crunchy are basically mirrors of each other, and then I think he's got Kilvin, which is his staff dot.
And they do pretty good. I faced them in the arena. Yeah, they hit hard.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage really quick, and that's the thing. I mean, being a Larkin, I would assume possibly Jeweler second. You don't have to run 100 Def Fin, I think, to get really close to global cooldown, or like even right at it. You're only running like 89, 90 Def Fin, which as a level 90, I mean, you're gonna do that in a week, maybe a little less.
Yeah, and it doesn't take long. Another team that does that is Defeat and somebody else. Tusitsu. Tutu? I gotta call him Tutu.
Yeah, we just call him Choo Choo, but yeah, they spit a lot of DPS pretty quick too.
Yeah, they do. No, they're good people. I don't have any beef with anybody. Wolfpack, Loyal, anybody. I keep to myself. I have my enemy is RRT.
There's Wrath. Yeah, he's saying so. It's like 95 Def Fin and Wiz secondary gets him at global cooldown. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Wrath. Thank you, and thank everybody for watching the show. Interview with Sadoul. Good dude. 2 guys talking about no dieters. It's a good night. It was a Saturday night, right? You got tomorrow off, man?
Yeah, I have tomorrow off. I have Monday off, so it's nice to just relax for a bit.
Yeah, I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and I worked Monday, Tuesday. Then I got Wednesday, Thursday off, and then I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that's how I have every other weekend off.
That sounds like a corrections schedule.
It is. It is exactly what that is.
Yeah, one of my friends, he's a corrections officer for, I think it's King County, and yeah, his schedule is basically the same. It's like 3 on, 4 off, 3 on, 4 off, but it rotates or something like that.
Yeah, what state is that?
King County, it's for Washington State. It's basically Seattle, Bellevue, and surrounding big cities.
Huh, they must have the same thing. That's because that's what we do, and the state troopers do it too. But it's staffing. It was staffing crisis. So yeah, that's what we do.
All right. Here's an easier question. I'll get to you in a second, Ash. But here's for Mark Francis. It's Sadoul. And then Ash, I have the Ranger bow, not the blah, blah, or whatever. Your question is, what made me choose the Wind over Siren, the Ranger bow instead of the Windwater? Just wanted to test it out. You know, a high tier bow with some greens makes the greens hit pretty stupid. The slower tick versus the traditional higher black ticks kind of hides the shaft power. So when my tick is ticking for like 1700, a lot of tanks now, they're not actually, or you know, just in general, anybody's not really paying attention to that. But then suddenly, oh look, it was a 3200 shaft or a 32k shaft or whatnot. The ticks aren't matching the shaft power, so it's kind of deceiving that sense.
Well, that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Good questions, good answers. I like the comment from Mark. Sadoul. Oh my god. And we have Q testing a tier 7 0.0.
Chirps happily higher friends.
Well,
your
he's looking at my
virtual
gears. Like,
pet.
I'm testing
I'm
a
so
tier
glad
7
you all
Ranger
could
bow,
join
and
me today.
those like
Let's have a
0.0,
wholesome time
that's
together.
basically like
Poor
owl
Prince
eyes
emoji.
almost. But from what I have seen and whatnot, I was just trying to take advantage more of a gatherer build, so kind of heavier on the greens. A Lark will do this build a lot better with this bow. As far as DPS goes, I still think a Siren bow, tier to tier, Lark Jeweler is the best double cast dot there is. It's all about speed. I'm sacrificing a second percent on the double cast, so I mean, sure, my damage might be more average and more consistent than a Lark, but a Lark's gonna have way better burst damage than I will, and more consistent bursts at that.
That's true. And I know that double cast dot is devastating. It's one thing I've never done in this game is a double cast. So, I mean, you would know more about in this field than I would. So I would trust what you said about those weapons, and I'm surprised I'm not seeing more of that this season. But what you're seeing a lot of this season is the new mana pools or energy pools created a way to new builds, and that's what you're seeing this year. That's what you're seeing with me. I'm ranked 2nd. I got a White Knight that heals, deft heals, with challenges, autopilot. You know what I mean?
Yep. I kind of like it because it kind of made it so melee aren't just throwaway. Like, they actually have a chance versus casters and other builds. Tanks are really good now, especially the ones that are able to def cast heals, still throwing out challenges and not having to use recast taunts. They've made themselves self-sufficient, not necessarily needing to be reliant on a healer.
That's
The
it.
only issue I have with the new pools and how everything changed now, though, is there's a whole stat that is 100% outside of possibly maybe needing it for player versus enemy, which I still haven't seen, is recovery. It's fucking useless. 100% useless.
Well, everything has listless now. Remember when he added it to every class? Like, oh, this class does this much listless, and then you got the gems, and then you got the weapons.
Oh, not so much even for the regen aspect of it. It's more so for the PRE, MRE. It's useless. With the Lavalier, you don't need it.
No.
You get these casters or even some of these tanks. I mean, these tanks are running. Again, don't quote me on it. I seen Wrath. I think he was like pushing 40,000 mana or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, you get a caster. You get a caster now that's running the same thing, but has overburn at 100. He even remotely starts getting low, and someone on the enemy team dies. Boom! That's a complete refill.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It's good because it opened up some builds, but it's so broken.
It is broken. And dots have been like, I don't know, pretty OP for a long time. You know what I mean?
They have been OP for a long time. They still are, but the thing is now is like they are not the end-all be-all. You know, Wrath and other players have proven that you can actually stop them. Do you have to dedicate to stop them? Absolutely, but at the same time, like, there is no
that slow bow.
One build beats all. Yeah, there is no one build beats all builds anymore. Like,
All right,
there's a
friends.
weakness in
Time
everything.
for a
You
Yeah,
quick
know,
there
break,
is.
but
It's
don't
like a
you
worry,
game of
just gotta
I'll be
find
chess.
it.
back before you know it.
That's what I'm looking
Sit
for.
tight.
I'm looking
The
for a
show will
weakness in
start
Wrath
again
because I haven't
soon.
faced them
Call
since I
Prince
started
Emoji.
deft healing. And nothing for nothing. I don't even, half my armor on arrows not even tempered, so I got a long ways to go. Fuck, I need tokens, man.
The only thing I could see possibly it might slow him down. I'm not gonna say it's gonna beat them every time. You might squeak out a win or two, but while he's def casting, he's clearly not having a lot of
You could stun him.
anti CC. Exactly. You could try with like
Sometimes
a
I daze him and he heals me because
yeah, but I mean,
like stun
he
lock.
can't, but he can't heal if he's stunned or whatnot. But I mean, every couple of stuns you can get in, maybe you could hop in and get a couple of shots in on Ash. But I mean, it's trial and error, and the game has changed so much since I was actually decent that I'm still feeling my way around this, where everyone else has already had established tunes when I came back. So like they've been able to take these new things and run with it and hold
Yeah.
their ground for a long time. So I'm still so I'm at least a year and a half away from being anything competitive anyways. So
Well,
I just have
you're
ideas, and
naturally
if
a
they
good
work,
player though. You're even in the arena. It's like, oh fuck, it's Sadoul. Same way I think when I see Brooklyn or something like that. Oh my god. I forget what the fuck I was gonna say. Maybe it was something about the tokens. I hate tokens. Well, we're
yeah,
gonna.
you needed tokens, is what you were saying.
Yeah, I needed the tokens, man. There's fucking. The only way to do that is keep on fighting. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I got a tier 4 blood crystal shield. I haven't tried it yet. Just for archers. Yeah, because they won't cast on me. It'll give me 14% chance to block, and it's tempered, so that's good. Hey, if you switch shields, like if a white knight switched shields during battle, will I take like a 10-second delay, or will it be normal delay?
I think I can't remember what the time delay is when you switch shields in general. I think it's like a 3 second, but you're gonna get hit by the PvP swap gear thing, so I'm not sure what that time is. 2.5 seconds per piece, up to a max of like 7.5 seconds. I can't quite remember, but yeah, you're gonna get hit with a shield swap.
I guess if it's in the beginning, it's not so bad. But it gives me a 14% chance to block, and well, I don't have it on me. I shut the game down to do this.
I wouldn't switch until at least Testudo's gone.
To what? Oh, Testito? Yeah. Switch until it's gone. Like
Yeah,
let it
switch
run.
after that. That way there you still keep it for a little bit. I mean, no one can vamp off you, no one can theft off you if as long as you have that damage shield up. So I mean, off the bat, even if you took a big archer hit, you're not going to get drained.
Right, and I'm curious to see how it's gonna work. I should block more. I had a tier 4 shield sitting around, and I was like, maybe I'll make a blood crystal. Swap it out and see how it goes. It won't. It's only good against physical attacks, so.
Yeah, like my tanking days go back like 2010. So like everything is way different from when I ever tanked. So
Well, I've never
uh,
tanked either. I need to ask Wrath about some things, but I hate to bother the guy. So we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and we're gonna be right back. And if you guys like the channel, hit the follow button, or if you'd like to subscribe. But we're gonna be right back. We're taking a 5-minute break, and then Sadoul and I are gonna talk some more Nod on this Saturday night. We are back. We are back from break. So, what the hell are we talking about, Sadoul? Something.
Nothing important, clearly.
Oh,
I'm
that's.
surprised no one has questions.
Oh, there's a couple. Let's see. Does anybody have any more questions? I don't know why I'm typing it. But I wanted to ask you, what's going on with the TCs, man? Why are they so expensive? What's been going on with that?
TCs are going to continue to go up until the people who are buying them can no longer make money off of a single TC, and that's just how it's going to be. I do feel like the people selling the TCs know this, and they are taking advantage of it. Those of us who do profit from them, we've been trying to keep them down as low as we can for a long time, but clearly that's not going to work anymore.
Huh, no shit. I was looking at them like fucking 4 million. And I sold some for like 3.4 or some shit. I don't care. That's still really good in my book. I was like, fucking A.
The only thing that sucks is because of the goblins now, TCs are going to outpace the growth of resources. Resources have always been within a couple K here or there.
Yeah.
The base tier drop of 6 on the tier 1 resources equals a TC. That's not the case anymore. You know, it's 10 or 11 of those T30 berries to get 1 TC.
Which
That's
is a
not
lot.
good for the... Yeah, and that's not good for the economy. Because the goblins sell, when the people buy, you know, it goes up, but when all it takes is one person to sell a stack of
I'm so happy to have
T30s, and
like
boom, it just takes the price by 50k.
Yeah.
Wiggles happily.
It's broken. Thanks for the follow, Jewel. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you for all the support. Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, like, you'd be like, find like 6 berries or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's not 3.5 or it's not 4 million. So, oh, you're good. You're good, Jewel. But yeah, I mean, something's got to give. I'll break it. I remember I won that Anon season not too long ago, that 3v3, and I sold so many fucking TCs to the Goblin, and Glitch called me Robin Hood because I broke it.
Oh no, and that's the good thing about the goblins too, but also bad.
I just like getting my shit when as far as like making like, or crafting items, I like being able to have all that stuff available to me. I hated waiting for like leathers or, you know what I mean? You've been there, waiting for fucking all leather.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you know what I mean?
The only thing that we could ask for though is maybe have the progression either forward or regression backwards to not go up so much or down so much, because all it would take is a single gatherer to sell what we have, and everything would be 100k for resources. How does someone else now buy a TC? They have to sell an entire stack at that price, basically, to buy a TC or two.
Yeah. See, I fucking... If I'm caught up on RRT and I use my RRT for a day, I'll just buy a TC, like not off auction, but just like off the game. And this one way I kind of push forward like that, and then use the money for gear. Like I was saving up to get my legs tier 9 or 10. I got my arms tier 10. Everything's tier 9. So I'm doing a leg next, you know, but. And then this fucking 2v2 season came up, and like, oh, Arrow Song, she needs like a lot of work. Like, a lot of work. And I spent a lot on her, and I still need to get fucking gems. The Emerald Will, I think. Her healing pouch is shit. I mean, it's not that, I mean, I got the heavies, that was 40 million just for them, fucking. You know those. You know the big heavies?
Yeah, the Tantalus. Just reading through some of the chat though.
Oh, yeah, any questions here?
Yeah, Wrath is saying something about it's a bad take on the resources and whatnot. I mean,
Yeah.
it might be a bad take on it, but at the same time, resources have always been 6 resources get you a TC, and that's not going to be the case soon.
Yeah, it'd be like 12 minimum, depending on what you're doing. But yeah. Fucking. I'm just glad that I'm never doing vegetables again. They're both 100 on both characters, and I'm fucking done.
Well, I get what you're saying there too, Wrath, and yourself too, about that. But those aren't tier 1. Those aren't tiered 1 resources. I'm calling tier 1 resources the ones that float from like 300 down to like 280 and back up to like 350. They float. Obviously dust, because no one wants to do it, so people are just going to buy them from the shop. And really, what is it? Veggies. Veggies has always been king top dog resources.
Yeah.
But yes, those ones are going up, but everything else is just either just floating around and whatnot. It's really weird.
It's just they go down. If they might go up a little bit more, and I think it's going to crash.
Well, I get plants were under 250 a month ago, and they were at 180 a couple of days ago when I sold 400 of them. But again, I'm looking at them right now, and they're sitting at to sell is 345. All it takes is for me to sell another stack, and they're right back down to 300. They'll never go super high again. They'll never maintain 6 to 1 on the resources to the the resources to TC. It won't get back to that.
He says that's not the sell price. Were you looking at the wrong one?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to keep up on it. Yeah, but people are gonna buy from the. I'm just answering Raph. People are gonna buy from the goblins if they're cheaper. So if you were to put it on auction, no one would buy it.
No, it's not that. It's I'm not even trying to sell to the gobs anymore. I've just been trying to trade resources straight up for TCs.
Well, you think no one's like resourcing anymore and selling the resources? Is that a possibility?
A lot of players just sell to the gobs directly.
I do. I'll be honest. If I find something, which is rare, I'll just go to town 2 and auto sell that shit every time. You know, I'm not gonna put it on auction. You know what I mean? Is that why it's broken? You think that mentality?
In some cases, no. Wrath brings up a good point too. There is quite a bit that going through private sales, just like a lot of TCs. Yeah, TCs are going through private sales as well.
Yeah, I see that. You see that. Especially like tier 1 citron ingots or tier 1 shit. You see that there, and you see it at the high end. Nothing really in the middle. But heroic essences are like 200k a pop right now. Wait, 150? 150, I think.
Yeah, about 150. They've gone up a little bit today because when I was collected a couple, they were at like 117.
Just a little sleepy. Could use some cuddles and maybe a yummy treat or two. Wanna play? Dog emoji.
I was just reading what Trained Eye Guy. I have 600 million resources, 600 million in resources from trades, not auction. So he's doing private sales. Sexy Jules says she cashes her in. She sells to the gobs, just like me. She hasn't got any tier 30s yet. You will though, Jewel. You will. Give it time. This game, you see, keep on. You're doing good. The more you play, over the years, you fucking get your shit.
Yeah, she's been around. She's been around for a long time.
Yeah, is that just Jewel? Is that Jewel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, she knows. Yeah, it's good shit. There's a good crew on this game. I always like the people. It's the same fucking people all the time. It's amazing this game didn't like blow up or something to like the 10K or something. Could you imagine that 10K players on Nod?
Honestly, if if the server could take it, it would probably be better. We'd actually have a more stable economy in
Your
here.
nap
There'd be
time is over.
actual
The
like
stream will
weapons
be
and
back
shit
soon, so
on
don't
auction
go
house that you could be
anywhere.
looking
More
for.
fun and games
There'd
coming
be
up,
more
dog
diverse,
emoji.
um, or could be more diverse arena. You know, you're not gonna constantly see the same people all the time.
Right. Could you imagine? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like after this video, like I make a short and put it like on YouTube or put it on TikTok and draw people from them over to here. I'm trying to move everything to YouTube, but just so you guys know, all the NodCast episode 1 through 17, this one being 17, are on my Twitch channel under videos. And that's all there is, so you can't miss them. And YouTube has most of them. And I stream on YouTube now too, so, it's on YouTube. Because I think more people watch YouTube than Twitch, honestly. So I've been kind of working on that. Like sometimes I'll stream like during the day of like grinding in arena, and I'll just delete those videos after because they're not that really entertaining. You know what I mean? But keep all the nodcasts.
Yeah, I agree. I agree there. I also agree with Jewel too. You know, let's actually get 1,000 real different people instead of just where our online list says 836 right now. Half of those are AFKs, and half of those are pretty much Tiger and his little gnome army.
I know. Yeah, man, I'm trying. Maybe the one of my little shorts will go viral, and he'll have like 2 million people and crash the server.
I don't even think it would take that many.
Fucking glitch wouldn't know what to do. I like
There you
it.
go. 12 of them are Mark Francis. Yeah.
Right.
Is that including dog and cat?
Yeah. So you're mine. Fucking A, you're right. Half the numbers, or at least half those people are alts. I'm thinking it now that I think about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird how fucking you think more people would play.
It's got a weird pull. It is such a basic game. It's very complex. You can do damn near anything you want, and but yet here we are. There could be a vast number of games that any one of us could be playing, but yet this is the shithole easy ass game we all choose.
We torture ourselves, but it's fun though. I don't know. I like it. I find it like peaceful, especially when you're caught up on RRT and you're always working towards something. Like I'm a lot more happy that like I decided I'm never re-rolling ever again. Ever. Ever. I'll just create.
So does that mean you're just gonna make a new tune?
Yeah. Like I'm never like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, dude. Like yeah. So I got a 85 whatever gatherer, and I'm gonna do that, bring him to 90, and then I'll have 3 tunes, 3 monitors, and that should be good enough. And maybe I'll make another one after that, but I'm never re-rolling ever again.
Well, that works, but I mean, re-rolling's so easy. You can be back to 90 and farming in a day, less than a day.
I just don't like leveling, capping epic skills anymore. I went through like, I don't know, it's weird. But
Oh yeah, so a bit of information I learned today. If you're in your arena team and you're like, okay, your partner's not on, so you leave the group just to go do your task and go to reinvite your teammate, and they are in do not disturb mode, you can't revite them. You're kind of stuck. It won't auto invite them.
that's what you were talking about earlier, D&D mode, right?
Yep, so I figured I'd just share that with everyone that's listening here. So find out if your teammates D&D, and if they are, don't leave, because then you're screwed and you can't play any arena until they get on.
Yeah, wise words. So if you guys are in D&D right now and you're gonna take a break, your teammate's fucked. You know what I mean? So we gotta fix that.
Oh, I sent an email to Glitch. I'm like, hey, can you fix this? He goes, oh, next time tell them not to be in D&D. I'm like, you dick.
Yeah, he's funny sometimes. I like Glitch. He's good shit. I don't bother him too much. If I have a question, I'll ask him, and he usually responds. But it's usually a pretty good question. But I haven't talked to him in a while. I missed the last tournament. I had to work, but it's just as well. But I already got the day off this next season, so.
Nice. Yeah, well, anyways, someone just beeped me on Noditis saying that I should use this a good time to drop Clan Bad. We have almost every rank 6+++ rune. They will be next month again, all activated, so there's no rune power issue there. As far as runes go, I mean, we have everything that some of the top clans have, plus we have Ironclad. The ones that we don't have for sure are the mana and energy reduction ones, which I don't think anyone actually even uses anyways. So, yeah, shout out if anyone's interested in joining.
Yeah, and that's Clan Bad. You'll find it on Noditis, and from what I understand, it's the clan to be in. If you don't have a clan, get one, because you need one. And that's a good one. That's been around a while. Yeah, you got some good clans out there. You got Bad. You got Wolfpack. You're in Wolfpack, right?
Yeah, I'm in Wolfpack as well.
Shout out to Leo. If you see a Leo, tell him I said hi.
Apparently he quit again. So he's not playing anymore for at least the last couple days. He's been gone. So.
Oh, he'll be back a week before a tournament.
Right.
Oh my god. Who gets annoyed so much that they even use D&D? I don't know. I mean, I would just turn my volume down, Jewel. Like,
they used D&D so they didn't have to go and sit there and ignore all like 30 tunes this person has.
my wife hates the arena gong. She hates it. So I don't use it. If she hears it, I'm dead. So it's like no arena gong. I haven't listened to Nod music in like 4 years. I play all music.
Wait, Nod has music?
The last time I checked. But yeah, no, not in my book, dude. I remember one night she was like, if I hear that gong one more time, I'm gonna kill you. And that's it. Mute, 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 mute. Oh, that's funny. Fucking A.
Yeah, I have the PM sound and the gong. That's it. But the volume I have split between my music and Nod. So, I mean, it's just loud enough I can hear it and I can kind of like pick it out. So I'll hear the gong, no one else will.
It's nice. That works pretty good. On this headset works, but I don't wear it when I'm grinding. I use this headset for two things: podcasting and the occasional Apex. And if any of you guys play Apex on the side just for fun, let me know. We'll fucking get after it. That's my stress reliever, usually. But like I was telling you, I just made that blood crystal shield. I haven't used it yet. I start with the magic one. But I was thinking next time I face Tradius or Wrath, I was gonna tell that fuck around. Let me see how that goes.
When was the last time you were at the town of Drac? Because if you're running into issues with that, you could make another pouch and throw some heals in it and whatnot, but throw the anti-archer gems in there.
Yeah. If you death draw, well, you need them like built up in your pouch. Not really, huh? One or two.
Oh, you wouldn't even. Well, you need more than that. I mean, I think there's 3 ranks of them or something like that. Maybe more. It's been a while since I've been there, but you grab some of the highest ones in there and just try to get them split.
It's the shots.
It's
the end shots. It's after 2 minutes, you don't know what you're getting.
Well, exactly. And if you have a couple of those sitting in your cast bar at the end, you know that's 70% chance that it's not going to be a fatal blow because it's going to get covered up.
Yeah, I think I remember somebody used that one season, like a jeweler, and I think it was Leo's alt, the one that looks that. What the hell's his name? The one that the red dude.
Paulo.
Yeah, Polio Smash. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. There was a year. It was before I quit. It was him and I. We were using those back and forth and whatnot. It was fun. I was a Zerker, but I was like anti-caster, built one way, and then I would flip to a different set, rune set, pouch set, and be like anti-melee. And, that worked out great then, because you actually could drain casters back then, but not anymore.
Yeah, back then you could without the pools. I just picked the winner for the 100k gold Quay. It's supposed to be a TC, so just hit me up after in game.
Nice, look at that. Ash shows up and he gets a TC.
Oh, it's Ash. I always get the names mixed up. It's so hard. The fucking Twitch names, and you got the Nod names. Some of them are the same, but some aren't. But
he used to use that name on Noditis as well, but he changed it.
Oh yeah, no, that's why it rings a bell, and it almost looks like Leo's name if you glance at it. His long name. Fucking Leo. I always liked him. Every time I asked him for help, he always helped me.
Yeah, he's a nice kid. He's, mid-20s, I think.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's pretty young.
I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, he lives in Canada. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think he lives I think it was like 4 or 5 hours north from where I used to live up there.
Yeah. Is it a lot of people, geologically, you got a lot of people in Australia. Remember Billy, don't you? He's on the stream right now, I think. Lower
yeah,
left.
I remember Billy.
Remember the 3 days before he got locked up?
That shit was funny.
Wasn't it funny, dude? That was funny shit. Like, were you like on Discord sometimes too? On Discord chat?
Yeah, I'd be in there. Yeah, he's an alright person. He just fucks around on Nod, so a lot of people don't like him, but when you actually sit back and just talk to him,
he's fine. Right. Oh yeah.
Same thing with Wrath. A lot of people don't like Wrath, but I mean, you just sit back, chat with somebody, and you actually get to know someone for who they are, not some fucked up pixel on a game. People are cool.
Yeah, and that's why I hope NodCast kind of shed some light on that. Hopefully, I think it did for the most part.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, just I know I'm probably not liked by some people too, but I mean, just sit down, listen to people talk, just bullshit with people, and
Yeah,
it's kind of like music and food. It's good for the soul, and it brings people together.
yeah. And I know most people are, like, are usually chill, and everyone. I think some people on Wolfpack don't like me. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Tusitsu doesn't like me. But like I said, like you said, you're not just some pixel. And once you talk to somebody, usually I think everybody would get along just fine. Like,
Hey, Wrath. Funniest part about your statement there is I completely forgot I had Snow White as an alt when I deleted my tunes. And I originally only made that tune to troll DTM
Hello,
back when he
how
was
are
in
you,
blood with
Tamer?
Mishba. I had made the tune and got into chat and was like, "Hey, has anyone seen my dwarf? I miss Happy, but where's DTM?" Everyone that knew that I had made the character was just dying in the clan chat, but it was pissing DTM off because he had no idea who it was.
shout out to Tamer Arc. What's your No Dietis name, man? I'm assuming you're from No Dietis. Never know. Oh, it's Archangel. No shit, man.
Sup, Archie? How's it going, bud?
He's good shit. Yeah, he's been a while. See, it's the same. We've all been playing for a while, really. I think the newest people that actually come up and like do really well is Butch and Tradius. They come. They're doing a pretty good
Yeah,
job.
they moved up real quick because what was it? The last pre-made. I was what was it? I was staff dot arcane, but I was still myself, just building myself back up. So I mean, it was myself and those two, and they were on Pilgrim, and we still made it to tourney, and we had fun. We all taught each other some things and whatnot, and then here we are. What, maybe a year later?
It's
Not even, and that's what they're doing. They've learned a
it's
lot
yeah,
from everybody.
and it's fun for me to see them so into it. Like I remember when I was like, yeah, that's where they are. They got the eye of the tiger. They do too.
Oh yeah, they're hungry. I mean, you can see it. I mean,
I know.
call them tryhards or whatnot, but they are pushing. They have a lot of room for improvement. So props to them for doing what they're already doing in arena.
Yeah, yeah, definitely not knocking them. I just like I know I remember being like that, and I'm like, it just I guess seeing them makes me realize how lazy I got with no diet is. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I gotta burn my RRT today. Fuck.
Sometimes, yeah,
Or,
definitely it
it's
can
just a
become a
quick ad
chore, but
break.
like
Don't go
I didn't
anywhere,
know what
the
to do with
stream will be
myself for
back before
a
you
while
know
there
it.
because I went like
Can't wait to play more
5
games with
weeks
you
of like
all.
completely
Smiling
no
face
debt
with hearts
whatsoever. I
emoji.
actually had people owing me stuff for once, and it was a
Yep.
weird feeling.
Yeah.
And I was getting on the verge of like, do I just take a break for a little bit again? But then, talk to somebody, put myself into some pretty big debt, and here we are. Now it's giving me a desire to play again because I'm not gonna just leave someone hanging on a debt and be like, oh, sorry about
Right.
that. A year later, here I'm back.
And I think
That's not that.
you need that in a game like this. You got to be working on something. You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly. Don't worry, don't worry. I won't leave.
That's funny. Goodbye. I can't say that. You can't have that in text message. Doesn't sound the same. Goodbye. See you in fucking 2 years. But yeah, you gotta be working towards something, dude. Like that's why like fucking with Arrow Song gives me a goal. I pretty much did everything I can do. That's in reason. You know what I mean? I gotta make like 12 gems.
So I'm not gonna say how much the debt is unless Mark Francis says it's okay. But I've been getting a lot of PMs and everyone's like, "How much is your debt?" So Mark Francis, is it okay if I share it?
See what the man says. Will he allow the sharing of the gold?
At any rate,
2 points.
yeah, he's got the ledger. So it is
That's my guess.
5 point. Whoa, how much?
I just put a guess in. That's not the real estimate.
Yeah, you're nowhere near.
But go ahead.
It is 5.11 billion on a pretty close to the true number.
That's not bad. That's not that bad. Maybe 6 months. You got that.
Yeah, about 6 months, maybe a little less. It just depends on how the resources fall, how much time I put into it. But,
Fucking resources, they never drop, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. So I mean, resources are dropping fairly well, and I can just, you know, he's a crafter, so I mean, he's always in need of, you know, T30 resins and dust, dye, and cloth, because you can't make shit without those.
Yeah, them are the 3 things you always need. Always. It's true too. Fucking. That's why I always got I got her for Arrow Song forging, but you know, all my resourcing is maxed out on browser except for one, trapping. Once that's done, I'll have them all maxed. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I just recently started doing trapping. I mean, on my old character, I had it 100, but I never actually used it. But right now, I just 26 traps going from one north of the Troll Bridge and just following the path up through Rapids. Do that in Heroic, you can get T30s. But yeah, I'm working on that. It's like 49, almost 50 right now.
So you kind of make a path.
Going a little slow.
Make a trap path, and you just fucking go around and fight the squares and fucking.
Yep, pretty much exactly. So like your first day, you go one step, place, next step, and so on. You can't open them until reset, and then after you open it on reset, then it's pretty cool. But it's good XP. So once I get that skill up to 100, then it's going right back into advert, and that's easy and pretty quick XP. It's like someone said in clan chat the other day, it's like 2.5 times higher than dusting and foraging XP. So I mean, that's a lot of XP for one kill.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't wait to do that. I mean, I got a little bit left of hunting, then it's trapping, to be fair. But them are the last 2, so I gotta finish hunting. And then I'm gonna do what you do with the traps. Should be a change. Fuck that. I'd say.
Yeah, I only have 26 traps. I don't have a very big storage, but I think it's 34 spaces in Rapids.
Oh no shit. That'll be different. That'd be way different than what I'm used to.
And it takes no time. Just start at the Troll Bridge, go north, and follow the path. And it's too easy to fuck up, honestly.
Huh. Yeah, some of those crafting skills seem like they take a lifetime, dude. Honestly.
Crafting, yeah, but the resourcing is pretty easy. Honestly, I think the hardest one to level up would be dusting, just because it's a higher tier skill.
Dusting sucked. It was just as bad as vegetables, really, because you had to memorize.
Well, dusting, not dusting. Doing gardening, I always associated each because those are the resins. I gave them all a name. So
yeah, me too. Like some bullshit name too, not their real name.
So like the one that has the one that has like the black is like solid black, and it has like the like V lines that come down a little bit.
Yeah.
I call those the transformers.
Yeah, just like something that means something to you, so you remember it. Like I called one sun, like I called one little big and little small, just weird shit. You know what I mean? Like star. I think one looks like a star.
Yeah. Also, like, there's the cloud tier resin, which I think is like.
Oh yeah, little brown, because there's a few brown ones.
Yeah, like
The
the cloud tier
hourglass.
resin is tier 8. On top of it, I call it frog because it's got like a little frog face on the top of it.
Yeah, and the hourglass brown one, and you got the green one, the neon green one.
Yep, exactly. So I mean that's how I did it.
Oh yeah, but that
So it's
black one
cool.
was easy. Torn Spirit, I called death resin. Yeah.
So yeah, Mark Francis, he's like, yeah, Squiggly Toad, Jigglypoof, Spike. Yup, me too.
For real, dude. Nobody's calling that shit by its real name. But
Maybe Tiger Wolf.
yeah, he probably does, and I could see Rast too. He's very serious, Noditis player. I still love him though. Good dude.
All right. Well, how much time do we still got on here? Because I'm all right for going for a little longer or whatnot. Just if there's more interaction, like if there's more questions.
Do we have any more
Otherwise,
questions?
we're just rambling.
Yeah, shooting the shit, as one would say. That's what I like about these interviews, though. Just try and talk to you like we're not even live, kind of like when we talked before. You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly.
That's
And
kind of
I like
ridiculous.
answering questions. Like almost everything is available to be asked and whatnot.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do like a 3-minute break, and we'll give people. You all come up with at least one question for Sadoul. I must have something. I'm sure he won't mind answering. And when we get back, we'll answer him, and then we'll go from there. Does that sound good, man?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
In case you need a drink or something, and I'll put the princess scene on. Back in 3.
I must have thought I was in a dream, heir to the only and most powerful throne, now in a mule-drawn carriage, bouncing through a forest of giant toadstools. We were told the air in this forest was fatal if breathed, but I had not yet died from the foul stench. I was met by my father and his royal guard in Far, a secret establishment of my father's, set aside for such an occasion. He told me we would be safe here, but his white face and distant eyes told another story. We spent several weeks that felt like years, as my father would often be heard yelling, if not killing messengers bringing him ever-worsening news of the state of his kingdom.
Ooh, come on over to the pet cafe in the Twitch
I
extension.
must have thought
You
I
can
was
pet
in
and
a
play with me
dream,
all you
heir
want.
to the only and
Smiley
most
face
powerful
emoji,
throne,
paw prints
now in a
emoji,
mule-drawn
hashtag
carriage,
pet cafe.
bouncing through a forest of giant toadstools. We were told the air in this forest was fatal if breathed, but I had not yet died from the foul stench. I was met by my father and his royal guard in Far, a secret establishment of my father's, set aside for such an occasion. He told me we would be safe here, but his white face and distant eyes told another story. We spent several weeks that felt like years, as my father would often be heard yelling, if not killing messengers bringing him ever-worsening news of the state of his kingdom. I must have thought I was in a dream, heir to the only and most powerful throne, now in a mule-drawn carriage, bouncing through a forest of giant toadstools.
And we're back. That was the princess scene. What did you think of that, Sadoul? Little thing I made.
The one that was right there that had Tippy's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh, we got a question from J.U. no Yoshi. Hey Sadoul, why did you quit Nod at some point, and what made you come back? Also, what did you do when you were not playing Nod?
So if I remember correct, I think that's Underkid. So long time old friend, good player. Which time? If you mean this last time when I quit and kind of deleted, um, I kind of just needed a break. Like I invested a lot of time and energy into my tier 9 suit and Wrath, and I started taking shit too serious and wasn't putting my family first like it should be. So I just decided, you know what? Let's just stop. And I just usually when I quit, I don't like, or when I try to do something, I don't try to do like half measures. I go full out. So I might have gone too far by deleting, but yeah, I was enjoying myself. I wasn't actually playing Nod anymore at the time, but I was playing a couple games with my kids, and then I kind of broke those games by using Noditis tactics with regen and just stacking the shit out of it, soloing raid mobs on those games until that got fixed. But yeah, that's what I did for, about a year and a half or so until I came back.
Yeah, and that's something that we talked about off air too. And it's a respectable answer to a respectable questions. Any other questions for Sadoul?
And like even now, I might be on the game quite a bit, but I mean, the second my kids want to play a game or just hang out and whatnot, it's like, hey, see ya, gotta go. That's about it. That Nod no longer like controls my life. And yes, I am in like a fat debt to Mark Francis, but at the same point, I'm pretty efficient on the game, so anytime I do get on the game, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm making what needs to be owed and then storing that up and then just giving him a fat payment every couple weeks and whatnot. Just doing stuff like that.
No, I kind of went going through the same thing you're going through. Like I have a wife and a 3-year-old, and I have to put them first. And it's you play Nod when you play Nod, That's how it goes. But,
exactly.
But when he goes to bed, like right now, like my wife put him to bed tonight. You know what I mean? Because she knows I have a NodCast tonight, which is only once every 2 weeks, and nighttime's kind of like our time. But I hear you. I definitely hear you. And it's fucking. I think most of us that play Nod are like older anyways, and they probably get that. So.
Yeah, I'd say from looking around and seeing how many people were here when I was playing and rough ages, I mean, I'd have to say our average age is probably like 40, if not very close to it.
I'm 38, so. Yeah.
I'm 42, Slayer's 40, Wrath is, mid 40s, I'm assuming. There's a lot of us all right around the same age. We all,
so happy to see you
kind of grew up together.
Shall we have an awesome adventure
I've been
together?
2010.
Dog emoji, sparkles emoji.
Well, some of us are even pre-beta. Like some of us, we all played Race War Kingdoms. Some of us played the game Glitch had before Race War Kingdoms. I believe it was a Dragon Wizard. So, I mean, some of us have been around together for a long time. 20, 25 years.
I think that's what makes it it's really an incredible niche of a game. It really is. It blows my mind. It's just, I don't know. Most games suck. You know what I mean? Like this one. I don't know.
Problem with a lot of the games out there too is like if you weren't out when the game came out, there's no catching up. And kind of similar to Nod, but I mean, if you come into this game with no expectations of ever winning Arena, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, and you gotta be at least level 90 to have a chance and have a good idea of all weapons, items, what they do. And I remember going through arena seasons, losing every match just to get tokens. It's just a phase you have to go through. But I think there's hope if you put time in and effort. Butch and Tradius make a good example of that. You made an example of that when you came back. Like You can get it done if you put the time in. But you gotta put the time in. You could have all the TCs in the world. You gotta fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, what I did and what a new player can do is completely different. But I mean, sure,
Yeah. You
I
know.
was still bound by the same trophy rules that the new players have. But I mean, there's ways around it. I knew about resin trophies and learned how to manipulate them. Get high enough to the point where, you know, I got up to what was it, level 47 mobs, and I think like 75% of those trophies are all combats. So I was able to manipulate
Yeah.
trophy gains that way, and then the friends helping out with gear and whatnot.
I mean, you got the 3
I
weapons
w-
you jump to there, whatever they are. I mean, you
oh
can-
well, these ones now, but I mean when I was early on when I came back, you know, I made my character in March, and I was by June 12th I was already 90. So you know, to get back up to cap and stuff like that, I wasn't working from like January till like June. So I mean, sitting down on my ass every day for like 8 hours a day, that greatly helped the progression of the
Yeah.
game. But I mean,
And you had
like I
COVID.
said earlier, there's no way I could have done this without help.
Yeah, people are really helpful. Yeah, I really fucking had a good night chatting with you, Sadoul. I think we've had a pretty good conversation. You say? Pretty good.
Oh
Squeaks
yeah,
excited
on
the
our
all
test
right
run for the
friends,
sound and
just a
everything, yeah, that
short
was a good
break.
chat.
I'll be back
I
before
don't
you
think
know
you
it,
intended
so
on it to
don't
be
go
like 30,
anywhere.
40 minutes, but
Wait,
it ended up
pause
being so.
enthusiastically.
Yeah, I know. And even tonight, it was good. I'm gonna, since there's not many questions, I gotta put my plugs in for. So please follow or subscribe. It always helps. And I'm starting a new show. I'm gonna keep on doing NodCast every other Saturday, but every other Wednesday, I'm gonna go back to reviewing other games, browser games. Just so you know, you all know. And if there's any browser game that you guys would want to see reviewed, I was gonna ask you tonight to see if you guys had any ideas. I don't care. So there's that. Probably the first one will be this Wednesday coming up. So even if you guys can't think of a game right now, you know, hit me in No Dietus or whatever. And I'm thinking about getting some merch for maybe like a NodCast hat or shirt, and maybe one that says glitchless, but I had to ask him if I can do that or not.
Yeah, you'd have to ask. I know, like we talked about the other day too. Screen and PK Person, they actually had like No Dietus merchandise, but they got Glitch's permission to do so, and were doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about that. Maybe like a hat with his Glitch logo on it, and maybe a couple NodCast items. And I want to have we have a new companion on NodCast, which is our dog Sailor. You can see, and you can if you click on the bottom of your screen, if you're watching it on your phone, you can feed it things. He's up to level 7, and that picture on the bottom right is a stream boss. Sorry, like when Jewel followed, he took damage, and whoever kills it gets 10 TCs. So that's a thing. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that, and that's all the plugs I got for the night. But besides that, I had a really good time chit-chatting with you. Is there anything else you want to say?
I guess if no one else has got any more questions or whatnot, I mean, there was some good questions and stuff like that, but I guess no one else has any more.
Oh, you've answered. There was good questions, and you had good answers to them too. The man from Seattle. Well, I appreciate you coming back on. This is your second time on the show, right?
Yeah, second time. Last time was what, three 3-4 months ago.
Well, you're always welcome back to the show. If any of you all want to be a part of this and come on, we can do it. Just let me know. I still need somebody for next Saturday. The 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from today. So, but I guess besides that, you guys all have a great Saturday night, and thanks for tuning in to the show. And thank you, Sadoul, for your time tonight.
Yeah, not a problem. Happy to oblige, and should try to get Wrath on here, or maybe Ash.
Yeah, I would love Ash to be on here. I'll ask him. I'll ask him when I'm gonna log back in, and I'll ask him.
Because that'd be cool, and then we can all ask him about the whole rent-free thing. You know, he lives rent-free in so many people's heads. That'd be cool. Actually, verbally get a full take and let him chat instead of most of the time all we get is little verbal snippet, text snip bits from him.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd love to have anybody on. Anybody. Talk to anybody just like we talked tonight. Nice and chill. And yeah, it was a good fucking time. I had a good conversation. You're really well spoken, so good shit.
All right, then. Yeah, I guess if that's it, that's it.